Yeah, man. He that know the right and do the wrong shall be spanked with many strides. When the heathen are come, your children step wise. Even though they make mention of them and those, fire burn, never be friend. Fire burn. You know why? You know why? Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. Your children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil are move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. Your children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil are move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily. Ignorant multiply brutality. I see that they run down left mommy. Fist struggle the hard road with a beginning. Our I.S.U.P.K baby, having baby. Nothing that happen now do not seems to amaze way. We know that is the fulfillment of prophecy. Our I.S.U.P.K them no build school is church and penitentiary. Church, dead the penitentiary never empty. Still in a mental trick on me. Listen, you check you and me check me, and let's bring more love in the black community. Them are the heart of a pagan. Your children of the heart of a lion, I know. Evil are move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. No. Them are the heart of demons. Your children of the heart of a lion, I know. Evil are move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Respect the father of the prophet Moses and Abraham. You have to respect the father of Jacob and Solomon. Respect the creator of many nations. He made the birds, he made the beasts, the fishes of the ocean, and fastened them together with his mighty. And he made the man, he made woman, children, the future of the land. So who is you to disrespect the creator, man? 72 nations bow down and crown him conquering one. It would be beautiful in the sight of God the Holy One to see the unification of my nation. Them have the heart of a pagan. Watch that. Your children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil and move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. Your children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil and move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily. Ignorant multiply brutality. We I see that the run gone left mommy to struggle the hard road with fight beginning. Our I see baby having baby. Nothing that happen no do not seems to amaze way. We know that is the fulfillment of prophecy. Our I see them no build school is church and penitentiary. Church dead the penitentiary never empty. Still playing a mental trick on me. Believe me, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil and move with.
All right. It's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under commanding General YAHANNA. Understand it's Friday. You understand? Right. The Lashawan Qadash class where we get into it. You understand? You know, when we breaking down the hidden mysteries, you understand? The parables, the dark sayings, you understand? Based off of our language. All right? So we're going to start off every class. We start off every class doing the Hebrew alphabet. Repeat after me. Ah. Ba. Da. Da. Ha. Wa. Za. Ha. Ta. Ya. Ka. La. Ma. Na. Sa. I. Tza. Kwa. Ra. Sha. And Th. All right. So today we're going to apply everything that we have been going over, right? Also, Uriah's been doing a great job over the past 2 weeks in my absence. You understand? So we're going to pick up where we left off. We're going to be using the prefixes and suffixes, breaking down scripture. All right? So the scripture that we were going to be going over today is Exodus 2:10. That's where they left off here in Houston for the Sabbath service. So just to help brothers and sisters, when they come to Sabbath service tomorrow, we're going to go over a couple of scriptures, breaking it down, helping them to understand how things are broken down, putting together, things of that nature, establishing a root word so you can know what's going on. All right. So, all right, we are going to start with Exodus 20 and 10. All right. We're going to break it down one word at a time. What you got, brother? I'm sorry. Yeah. Exodus 2 and 10. Salaki. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right. All right. All right. So we started going over the qual stem. All right. The first word is waya wadal. How do we know it's a qual stem? Because of how the sentence and the phrase starts off. All right. The wa and the ya, which means and slacky. All right. Wa as a prefix means and. Ya is he. All right. So draw a line right here. That helps us establish what the root word is. The root word is gadol, right? Gadol means to grow, or in this case, grew. Can they see that green? No, not really. Hold on, let me write it in black. And he grew. All right. So Waya Gadol, right? All right. So first and foremost, we've established at the beginning of the sentence that this is a qual stem. All right. So the qual stem is established by the Waya that is at the beginning of the sentence. All right. So that helps us establish the root, which is Gadol. Right. So Waya is from our prefixes. Wa is and, ya is he. All right. And he, root word Gadol, which means grow. Okay. You don't say and he grow. You know what I'm saying? And he grew. All right. Okay. Next word. All right. Hayalad. All right. Okay. So this word also has a prefix, which is the. All right. So we're going to separate that. All right. Is the, based off of our prefixes that we have established right here on the side of the board. All right. Yalad. All right. Yalad is a child. All right. So, and he grew the child. All right. Okay. Next word. This purple mark ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna have to use this black marker. Yep. Ugh. What the fuck? No, that's wrong. Select. Shit. So this black mark ain't gonna make it. Shit, I might need you to run to CVS real quick. Take my cord. All right, yeah. Run the CVS real quick for me. All right. So, and he grew the child. All right. Salaki. All right. So the root word in this sentence is Salaki. All right. So this is the root. All right. So next week we'll get into the pretenses and the suffixes and how they affect adjectives. All right. So uh bawa'a means to enter, right? So in the beginning we have wa, which is and, all right, the, which means referring to the, which is really you, all right, enter, or come in. All right. So, and he grew the child and the enter or come in. All right. So next part. All right. So labath, right? When la is a prefix in a word, it means to or for. All right. All right. Bath. All right. Just like bond. Bond is son. Bath is daughter. Right. Slakia. So in this case, it's a she. Right. In reference to the sentence. Right. And he grew the child and the entered or come in, right? For she, all right? All right. All right. So far, all right, we have, all right, and he grew the child and we talking about THEE or thou, which is in reference to you, and thee enter or come in for she, right? And Pa'araha, which is Pharaoh, right? So the, right, when he talks about and the enter to come in, is talking about Labath, she, right? It's talking about this subject right here, this person, right? So this the or thou, all right, is a she, all right? And he grew the child and she entered or came in closely related to Pharaoh. So she came in to Pharaoh. All right. All right. Next part. All right. Okay. So, and then we have Wayahaya, right? Okay. So, Waya, right? And he, right? All right. And two has. All right. All right. Wayahaya is and he or and it came to pass. All right. Next word is laha. Slovakia. Hold on 1 second. All right. And it came to pass, she or her. All right. And then Laban. Slovakia. All right. So Laban, right? All right. Ban is son in Hebrew, just like Bath. All right. Bath is daughter or she. So far we have, and he grew the child, and she entered or came in to Pharaoh, and it came to pass. Salaki. This is wrong. I'm gonna fix it. All right. Came to pass. All right. All right. And it came to pass her son. Right. So far we have, and he grew the child, and she entered or come in to Pharaoh. Right. And it came to pass her son. All right. So next, moving forward. All right. And Korah, right, is to be called or call. All right. So we got two prefixes, wa, which is and, the, which is thou or thee, referring to you, Salakia. All right. So just like up here, it's referring to the woman, right? So we're talking about again right here a she. All right. So hold on, Salakia. All right. So again, like I said, so the and she, because it's referring to thee or you, the same person we're talking about in this whole sentence. All right. Kora'ah means to call, but in this case, in the sentence, right, it's going to be past tense because it's something that happened in the past. And she called. Okay. Shamwa. All right. So the next word is shamwa. All right. We have a suffix. All right. The word sham means name. All right. Wa as a suffix is he or his. All right. And then we have Mashah, which is Moses. It's like the water, bro. I'm gonna get that. All right, let me get yes. All right. Okay. All right. So, all right. So we have Warrior Gadol, which is and he grew, Hayalad, the child, the Ba'awa, and she entered Labath, Horaiah, Pharaoh, and it came to pass, what Yahiah, and it came to pass, Laha, her, Laban, son, with the Korah, and she called Shamwa his name Moses. All right. So if we go and look at, all right, you want to read it for me, brother? Come on. Here you go. This is the beginning part of Exodus 2:10.
Check. Just the book of Exodus, chapter 2, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
And the child grew.
Right. So we have, and he grew, the child. So, and the child grew.
And she brought him.
Okay. And she entered or come in.
Pharaoh's daughter.
Pharaoh, Labath, which also means daughter. Okay.
And
read.
He became her son.
Okay. And it came to pass her son. All right. So it came to pass that he became her son. Keep reading.
And she called.
Right. And she called his name
Moses.
Right. So this is how you begin to transliterate scripture. All right. This is how you begin to break it down. Right. This is why it's important to know the prefixes and suffixes to be able to identify the root word. All right. So if you can identify a prefix and suffix to a certain extent, you'll be able to isolate and identify. Okay? All right? So we got this. All right, this is just the beginning of Exodus 2 and 10. All right? So we're starting off talking about the story of Moses, all right, in the Bible, all right, who he was, how he came to be. You understand? So make sure you write this down. I'm about to erase it and go further in to another subject matter where I wanted to start this off because this is where they're going to start off with the scriptures tomorrow. All right. So to help you be able to understand and identify what's going on, because like a lot of words that you're going to see over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Yalad, you know what I'm saying? Or lad, which means child. In other words, you're going to see over and over again. Gadal, you know what I'm saying? Which means to grow or grew. Laban, okay? Ban means son, all right? La makes it personal. His son, all right? Or you'll see Bunya, my son, all right? Or you'll see Labath, right? Okay, his daughter, all right? Salaki, that was wrong. All right, or you'll see Labath, which is his daughter. Whenever you see one of these dashes, means the two words are closely related. So his daughter, the person that is his, is Pharaoh. All right. In other words, you'll see over and over again is Hayah. You understand? You Moses, Mashah, over and over again. You'll see the word Sham, which means name. Like in the book of just in the Torah period, you're going to see lineages over and over and over and over again. So you're going to see the word Sham over and over again. You're also going to see Korah. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see Waya Korah, and he called, right? You understand? Or you'll see you'll see Amar. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you see what you're going to see these words over and over and over again, right? Which is why we go over some of these key words so many times repetitively till it's beaten in your head. You understand? All right. So I'm going to erase this. Man, came through in the clutch with the marker, boy. We was not going to make it. Straight up. I'm gonna buy some more after class, just so we can just have on deck. You know what I'm saying? Dig what I'm saying? You feel me? All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Next, what we gonna do? All right, we gonna do Psalms chapter 5, verse 8. Just gonna write it in the Assyrian for space purposes. Well, it's only 2 lines. I should be able to fit both of them. Yep. It's gonna be the beginning part of it. Go sweat. All right. I can't really see the green, so I'm gonna use the blue. Huh? No sweat, no sweat. All right. So this is like a basic prayer, right? Okay. But it's also using a lot of words, right? That you're gonna constantly see that's repetitive. All right. So the first word is nacha. Right? Which means to lead. Well, I'm gonna use the blue and the red since we got colors. Colors. All right. What you mean? Blue letter. Y'all write it backwards? It has Yahweh. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Songs 5:8. It doesn't matter to your man. The water. I sure did. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So, first word, all right, is Yahweh. All right. Do I need to know? Do I need to let you know what this means? All right. Shouldn't have to. All right. Yahweh is the Most High or the Lord. All right. I'm going to put the Most High and Lord. All right. Next word is Naknaya. All right. So, all right. So, the root word is knock, which means to lead. Yah as a prefix, as a suffix, means my, right? Or makes it personal, right? So that means that this would means lead me. All right. So lead me, Lord, or oh Lord, lead me, or Lord, lead me. All right. Okay. Ba Tazadak the quack. All right. So ba is a prefix. Let me write the word. Ba Tazadak. The ka Tazadak the quack. All right. So in, ba means in. Tazadak means justice or righteousness. All right. Shalaki. All right. And ka as a suffix is your. All right. Okay. So, Lord, lead me in your righteousness. All right. Go ahead.
So the root word is Tazadak.
Yeah, the root word is Tazadak. Huh?
Is the a part of the root word?
No, it's not. So the as a suffix, Slakia.
Check.
All right. So the right is a conjugation in reference, right, to the Lord, right, which is thee or thou, right? The actual suffix is you. Sorry, it's ka, which is your. So, Lord, lead me in your righteousness, right? So this goes into when we were talking about adjectives and stuff like that. So when you're in the qualsim and you're breaking down adjectives with prefixes and suffixes, there's a wa that's added in the middle of a word. There's a the that's added in the middle of a word. And I believe there's a na that's added in the middle of the word, depending on the context of the sentence, which is what we'll be going over next class. All right. Exactly. The who, the what, or which we're talking about. Right. All right. So this the that's right here is in reference to who we are talking about, which is the Lord. Okay. And we're asking a request of the Lord for him to lead us.
So kind of it's like using the right here from the prefix on.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. So same thing. When they add the wa in the middle of the word, you'll be adding the and. So on and so forth. No sweat. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all, that is why we are here. All right. Lucky. Boom. All right. So we have Sha wa Raria. All right. Lucky. All right. Go ahead.
What about the word Lama Ike? Like skip the whole word up in there. So
Oh, no sweat.
and like I see what you got there, you know what I'm saying? Because when it goes down into the reverse interlinear, it breaks it down exactly how you got it up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From what they have from the the Hebrew text, and that's not there.
What you talking about?
Like, okay, so it's like, if you don't mind, if I come up with, so like, you see how it go down to the reverse in the linear. The way you got it up there is exactly, how it is in the reverse. But when you come back up here, that's how you had them two backwards. And then the missing of that word, because when you go into the reverse in the linear, it's not down.
When I was right, I was looking on the wrong side of the page. I was looking at the root words instead of the actual sentence that was above.
Oh, conservative. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to help.
All right. So, as Uriah pointed out, I am missing a word in the sentence. Do. Right. Right. So, all right. So this word here is lama'ain. The water. Christ.
All right.
The Most High in Christ, brother. Christ died for that right there. All right. So this word right here is lama'ain. Root word is ma'ain, which means to purpose or address. Of course, la as a prefix is he. All right. Okay, where was I at? All right. All right. So, Lord, lead me in your righteousness. Purpose. Okay. All right. The root word here is sharar, which is enemies. Right. Remember when I was talking to Uriah, right? When there is a adjective, a pronoun, and a qual stem that's not the subject of the sentence, you either add a "wa" in the middle of the word, a "ya" in the middle of a "wa" in the middle of the word, a "th" in the middle of the word, or a "na" in the middle of the word. All right. So this is my enemies. Do. All right. So, Lord, lead me in your righteousness. Purpose my enemies. and Hoshar or Hushar, Salakia. Means all right. Lapanya.
He said those spare letters within those words are, what's the word you use for them again?
His face. Say it one more time.
So what's the word? What did you call those?
I'm gonna pull it here in a second. I'm gonna pull it right here in the actual lesson. I'm gonna go over next week. All right. Sure. Let's see. Boom. Sorry, that's her. Sorry, that is wrong. Here, head. Or leader. All right, and then the last word is a requak. Oh, no. Headway. Headway. Bearing. Straight. All right. And the requak. Root word is way. And where's the car? Just wrote that over there. I believe that's your. Yeah. Your way. Way. Your. All right. So, Lord, lead me in your righteousness, my enemies my enemies. Oh, Slacky. Lord, lead me in your righteousness. Purpose my enemies your way straight upon his face. All right. So Psalms 5 and 8 says, lead me, O Lord, in thy righteousness because of my enemies. Make thy way straight before my face. That's right. Face. All right. So as you can see, we're getting into using the prefixes and suffixes to transliterate and break down scripture. It is very important for you to be able to identify prefixes and suffixes to identify the root word. All right. So each class from now on, what we're going to be doing is we are going to break down at least one scripture, all right, using everything that we've learned, all right? And it's going to be using the words that we've been using, all right? That's why I gave you those vocabularies that you were supposed to go over. You understand? That's why we've been doing all of this homework over and over and over to prepare you for this point, to get to the point of transliteration, right? Okay, so next week we're going to go into conjugation of adjectives and pronouns within the qual stem. And then after that, we're going to do a review of everything. All right, so let's see, what time is it? No sweat, we'll shut it down here. All right. So with that, you understand, it's the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. You understand? If you don't have a head, you know what I'm saying, you don't have a body. You know what I'm saying? Only here in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge are you going to get this understanding and broken down in the truth. That's right. You understand? And with that, I'm going to say Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakathum. To all my brothers, and Shalom Yahweh Shema Lathan by Hashem Yahweh Shah. To all my sisters, Shalom. Yeah, it takes